players. Today I'm going to tell you about a game called Hit the Mark Part 2. So probably earlier this week you played a game called Hit the Mark. This is kind of a little different variation where you can practice your underhand rolling skills doing something a little bit different. Okay? So for this activity, you're going to need a ball or something that will roll. Just one today, you don't need several. And then you are going to need some targets. My targets that I'm using today are 5 cones. But again, if you don't have cones at your house, you can use 5 or 6 or 10 or however many targets you want. But you're going to want them to be spread out just a little bit. And it doesn't matter what they are, if they're stuffed animals, cones, any objects you can find around your garage or around your house. Okay? So this game is about using the correct technique for an underhand roll, but it's also about using accuracy and doing something quick or using some speed as well. All right, so how it works is the first thing you need to do is set up your targets a little ways away from you. You can put them as close or as far away as you want to. Just know that if you put them a little bit further away, it's going to be a little bit harder. If you put them closer, it's going to be a little bit easier. So you can set them up however you want to challenge yourself, but not to make it overly or too difficult. Okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to have your equipment that you're going to roll. I have a green kind of mini playground ball that I'm going to use today, and you need to decide where you're going to roll from or your starting line. So I'm going to roll kind of right here close to the camera so you can still hear me, and you can kind of see how my rolls go. Now it's very important in this game that you're still using the correct underhand roll technique where you're facing your target, you pull your arms straight back, step with your opposite foot, bend down low, and release the ball on the floor so it rolls, and don't forget that follow through. All right? Now how this game works is you're going to start at your starting line, and you're going to have a timer or a cell phone or something that's going to start as soon as you go. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to see how fast you can roll your equipment to make it hit all 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 of your targets, depending on how many targets you want to set up. All right? So right now, I'm going to time myself and see how fast I can roll and hit every single one of these targets. All right? Now, you're probably going to want to do something to show which targets you hit. So for example, if I roll the ball and it hits this green cone, I'll probably tip that green cone over so that I remember that I've already hit that target. Okay? Now, let's stand that back up. The speed part of this game comes into when you roll your ball. If it hits a target or misses it, you need to quickly go get your ball, bring it back before you can do your next roll. All right? And you're trying to see how fast you can go so that you hit all of the targets one time. As soon as you hit all the targets, you stop your clock, and that's how fast it took, or that's how quick it took you to go. You can do this by yourself and do it a few times and see what's your best score. You can challenge somebody in your family to see who's able to do it faster. So that part's going to be up to you for you to get creative and have some fun. All right? So if I'm all set up, I'm ready to go. I'm going to stand right here. And if I were doing this for real, I would say, on your mark, get set, go. And I would start my timer. And then I would perform my first roll. I roll. Oh, I miss. I'd have to quickly go get my ball, bring it back, roll again. Oh. I got the yellow one, so I knocked down the yellow one. I quickly ran and got my ball, brought it back. Let's see if I can get another one. Bring it back, I roll again. All right, I got the green one. Then I'll quickly bring my ball back. So right now, I've knocked over 2, and I still have 3 to go. So I would keep rolling and rolling and rolling until I got all 5 cones. Once my ball touched all 5 cones, that's when I would stop my clock and see what my time is. All right, like I said, you can do this by yourself over and over and over to see what's the best score you can get, or you can challenge people in your family to see who's able to do this faster and kind of compete against the people in your family. All right? Have fun. Don't forget to keep doing those correct underhand rolls. Make sure we're using good sportsmanship and having a lot of fun. All right? See you later.